when you're evaluating different markets, I'd love to hear kind of just the high level criteria that you tell clients, like what to look for.
People come in with a lot of different notions, right, about
Yeah,
where they might want to
absolutely.
invest for lots of different reasons. So I try to steer them starting with their investing goals. It's going to be like, okay, what does good look like for you? Right? What are you trying to achieve with these investments? And in almost every case, passive income, right, or semi-passive income, cash flow is part of the equation. And if you're somebody who's looking to create cash flow, your choices are somewhat limited, right? If you actually
Yeah.
want to sort of maximize that. So the nature of prices and rents are such that as you move from lower priced homes to higher priced homes, rent will go up just as along with the prices, but not as quickly on a percentage basis. So that price to rent ratio will erode and be less favorable for producing cash flow. And that's pretty much true within markets, between markets, but your $140,000 home is going to rent for $1,300. And that's a much better ratio, right? So when we run numbers on these properties, if you want yield or cash on cash returns, you really just can't buy the $400,000 home. You have to go where homes are cheap.
Right.
That's the market where you want to be because it's going to have the highest density of actual cash flow opportunities for you. And then there's lots of secondary factors like the size of the market, the availability of professional property management in that market, climate risk, landlord-tenant laws, right? So there's a whole kind of rubric of issues that you might think about when you think about market selection. But the main one is your engine for cash flow, right? It's your price to rent ratio. And then, so where are those markets? Generally speaking, they're in a big slice of the country that goes from the Great Lakes down to the Gulf, in the middle of the country. That's mostly where all those markets are that would be considered, in my book, cash flow markets.